Greg Cote is leaning back in his chair, satisfied with the performance. He's a bit post-coital. He showed you what it sounded after consummation and looked like when he is very good. Very good.
Very good.
Greg Cote, you seem satisfied with your performance today. What do you think, Tony, is going to happen to the betting here where you thought he would fade by hour 2? It seems like you've lost that bet. I'm betting he's pretty useless tomorrow. I don't think he's going to be very good tomorrow. That would be my bet. Jeremy, which way did you side on this?
I said let's just hand him the ball and let him go until the wheels fall off. They never fell off. I'm ready for this to continue into tomorrow. I expect excellence.
Wow. Thank you, Jeremy.
Excellent.
Content bender into tomorrow.
He needs to go on 10-day vacations more often.
Was that Party Supreme?
Yeah, sometimes I can't break character.
It was so popular. It took over the internet. I'd see why you'd ride that right into
People
the
love
sky.
the outfit changes,
We
Dan.
did you a disservice.
They definitely didn't throw homophobic slurs at me.
We did you a disservice. For whatever reason, about midweek, everyone decided Marty Supreme, bad. We hate this person now. Timothy Chalamet, bad.
Yep.
And it wasn't a winning position, but you did great with the assignment.
Why do we keep glossing over that opera sucks? Whatever.
Another
point.
solid point.
It's a great point by
The really
Zaz.
wild part is he's been saying that since like his first movies ever. I saw several clips of him using it as an example back when he was doing Call Me By Your Name.
Yeah, he's been on this. He's been right for a long time.
LeBron James comes to town with the Lakers on Thursday. I've been trying to get to this since the first hour. You guys pushed me off of it. I don't think he's going to play. Do you guys think he's going to play? Does he play? He plays in Orlando, and then he's not going to play a back-to-back,
I don't think
is
he
he?
will.
Well, we're going to find out tonight, right? Because tonight, the Lakers played 2 nights ago. He played. It was actually his second game since returning from, when he hurt
Arthritis of the foot
Well,
after
he hurt
sciatica.
the right elbow and then the left elbow, both in the same play. He remembered the left one was the one that was hurt, not the right. And so he played 2 games since then. Tonight they're in Houston. Tomorrow they're here. So if you're a Heat fan going to the game tomorrow, you have to hope he does not play tonight.
I mean, that Houston game is way more important to them in their conference. He doesn't play down here, although the subplot of avenging Kobe Bryant does loom.
Dan, my son, my 17-year-old son, is a huge LeBron James fan. It is his favorite player. And for his birthday a couple months ago, I bought him 2 tickets to go to the game tomorrow. Because he's like, maybe it'll be the last time to see LeBron,
He said it like that?
Yes, with the arms and everything.
That's today's NBA, though. You got to see like back ends of back-to-backs when you buy
No,
tickets now.
I knew it was a back. I knew it was. I knew it. I bought the tickets. Dan, these were not cheap tickets. I got him great seats. They're right next to the Laker bench.
Well, LeBron will be there.
He better play tomorrow. I spent a lot of money. I'm not going. I don't care to go.
They have another big draw.
Well, that's not the draw my son wants to go see. He wants to see LeBron.
You're talking about me, right? As I work as the sideline reporter for the game?
Mm-hmm.
JuJu, we're going to get to you here in a second, but another thing that Zaz was screaming at me about when he was criticizing me after the first hour, because there were a couple of different things, he was complaining that I had not ridden Greg Cote on all the topics that he missed while he was away, because Greg Cote, while he gave us cruise ship video, it rarely said anything other than I had the beef tenderloin, and it wasn't very topical or timely.
But it was good.
Well, it was very good. It was self-involved, so speed him up, Chris, so that we can get to a number of topics with your dad as fast as we can here. 20 seconds or less on each topic. Tua is released by the Dolphins. 20 seconds of thoughts.
It's just as well. It was a long time coming. They did the best they could to get a QB1 at a reasonable price in Malik Willis. They canned tuna. Or Tua. Whatever I said the first time. Go on. Next.
Malik Willis as the Dolphins quarterback.
Nothing wrong with that. It proves they're not tanking. They spent to get the best available free agent. Good for the Dolphins.
Bam Adebayo's 83 points.
Love Bam Adebayo. Not considered a great scorer. Scoring 83 points more than anybody in history but Wilt, whose game I saw, by the way, on TV. I love that Bam did it, and I hate all the instant criticism. Forget about it. Of course he's going to try to get those points and pass Kobe for second place. Get off his back, Jack.
Does anyone else want to point out that he's just blatantly lying?
No, he saw it.
What do
He
you mean?
wasn't on TV.
Magnavox.
You
Yeah, I
talked
saw
to a
it.
former president about it.
Yeah, no, I saw it. I was there. I gave him the card that said 100. I wrote the 100 on the card that I handed him.
Where were you when that happened?
I was in the arena, but they had a TV in the arena, so I was doing both.
In what town?
I forget. It's a long time ago, Jeremy.
No, that's fair.
Long time ago, Greta.
And so forth.
And so forth and so on. Ellipses.
JuJu is here. I'm sorry we missed out on all those thoughts live. The world was denied.
Thank you.
What was that sound? What was that?
Snorting over there.
He snorted at the idea that the world would be denied that analysis. He snorted at the idea that anybody would have wanted that 5 or 6 days ago. And I think he snorted at himself for criticizing me for not going to it earlier.
Yeah.
JuJu.
Who made it a salad? Thank you. Zaz's father, Bill Plaschke, would not be very proud of him right now.
JuJu, what do you have for us today? We've got to get to the polls, and what else do we have to get to with you today?
Yes, sir. In honor of Dominique Foxworth joining the show today and his internet crapping out, let's do some post-show awards.
Ooh,
man.
post-show
Let's bring
awards.
it
I
back
like
for
that.
my boy. So I want to start it off by giving the Courage/Purple Heart Award to Greg Cote for fighting through a bad throat day.
Battling it.
And carrying us.
Oh, he
And
was great.
carrying us.
Great show.
Thank you very
Yes,
much.
sir.
Thank you, JuJu.
Also want to give the Player Hater of the Day award to my brother, and it hurts for me to do this, to my brother Tony.
No, for
bringing
the
up
for the Roy thing.
Roy's inability. Yeah,
What?
it might have been accurate,
kids
but
beat
it
him.
still was Player Haters. It was hilarious, but you get the award, bro. Let's clap it up for my boy.
Third place in the turkey,
turkey
division against the
Turkey,
Pigs.
that's the line of the show for me. Despite everything Greg did, the turkey.
I want to give the mispronouncification award to my brother, Jeremy the Bearimy, for that Greta situation.
Thank you.
Yes.
Was it Greta? Did he say Greta? I'm still
He did
unclear
say
on this.
Greta.
Let's listen to it
Greta
again.
Garbo.
They're essentially a blockage for you, Greta.
Never been called that
It was a
before.
mild tase. It is. If I hit him in the nipple with a tase at the moment that he said "gruh,"
They're essentially a blockage for you, Greta.
Great.
Damn. It's going to stick
And
with me.
lastly, I want to give you the thank you for clearing that up award to you, Dan, for that whole Mike Colin Jr. situation.
Yeah, well
Thank you
done.
so
Good
much.
job,
brother.
Dan.
I thought we were going to say the N-word thing.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Oh, come on, man. I be trying here.
Someone clip that.
Yeah. And you may be awarded the next thank you for clarifying. Go ahead.
Joker of the day outside of that category and those categories. Do you have a Joker of the day for us?
Yes, sir, man. The Joker of the day goes to my brother, the creative chancleta tossing Alex Caruso, for blocking a shot last night with his shoe that came off. Got a technical foul for it, but it was innovative nevertheless.
It's the first time any of us have ever seen that happen, correct? That we can say that is
I mean,
without precedent.
I've seen some wild stuff on a pickup court. I've seen people throw a shoe. But swatting at one, I didn't know that it was illegal in that sport.
You didn't know it was illegal?
I've never had the opportunity to test it out.
But if somebody said to you, do you think this is illegal? You'd be like, I don't know.
Yes, because I'd never seen it before. Sometimes it's an admirable thing to say you don't know something, Zaz.
You know what? I've never seen it before either, but if you said to me, can someone take off their jersey and smack someone in the face while they're dribbling the ball? Is that illegal? I'd say, you know what? Yeah, it is.
He
Yeah.
blocked the ball, not smacked in the
Look,
face.
there are degrees to this thing. I would say yes to that. That feels more illegal than the
all I'm
shoe in the
saying.
hand.
Do you guys think that someone would be allowed to take off a cleat in a football game and try and hit a thrown pass with it?
You never seen that, Mike?
Yeah, I think that there are rules against this. When we did the whole, do we put a 7-footer behind, the
goalpost
kick
in front of the
block?
goalpost, yeah.
To swat it
Good
down.
idea, if I may.
also think throwing projectiles at a football is illegal.
JuJu, do you have any information or details on Kenyon Martin and whatever happened with Gilbert Arenas and who's he mad at now? Kenyon Martin gets legitimately pissed off. Look, everyone knows you don't mess with Kenyon Martin. One time, a long time ago, they filled his car with popcorn, and everybody ended up being afraid on that team because they did that to him in order to prank him. What happened here most recently with Kenyon Martin?
Right, so most people know that Kenya has a speech impediment. It used to be way worse than it is now. So one of the producers of the show was filmed being caught talking behind Kenya Martin's back. And while saying, one of his friends was like, man, Kenya Martin, he's the the glue of that show. And his friend came up, man, he got a speech impediment. He can't be no glue. And Kenyon Martin messed around and got that video. Lord have mercy, confronted the boy live on the camera on the show and said, y'all want to know what disloyal look like? You're looking at him. Look at this disloyal. Didn't even get up, bruh. So I'm like, whoa, that was a lot for me. But it made me think, when was the last time I hated on somebody? You know what I mean? I want to ask the room, poll the room, because there's been a lot of hate last week for Bam as well. I want to volunteer. The last time I hated on somebody was an embarrassing situation and I should be thrown in jail. The Celtics won the championship. It was a line to take with a picture with the trophy. We was getting it off. It was like a whole bunch of civilians getting to take the pictures with the trophy. And then right when I got to the front, the security guard said, hey, if you're not a player, I need you to step over here. Then Deuce Tatum walked up and grabbed the trophy. And I was like, he ain't on the damn team. I done hated on Deuce, bro. I'm embarrassed for that. So anybody else got
Look at him. He's leaving himself vulnerable here. Who's willing to admit to
I player
doing
hated on
some
Roy.
recent hating?
I did it today, and I won an award
Well, but you've already been called out on it, though. That's not you offering up a vulnerability. That's JuJu pointing out in front of everybody what you did.
It's a third in the turkey
show.
competition, though.
Top 3.
It's all good. We can switch from this right
I hated
quick.
on
I got a
Jason
question.
Tatum.
There we go. Thank you, brother. We can switch. It ain't no fruit on this tree. But I got a question for Mike. Yesterday, I seen some crazy news come in from the CAF saying that they have overturned the result of the 2025 AFCON final, declaring that Senegal forfeited the match after leaving the pitch. What in the hell is this, brother?
Yeah, I want to get into this a little bit more tomorrow because I have a little bit more research to do. This final was, hotly contested and a big deal while it was happening. Senegal was crowned AFCON champs. And several months after the fact, AFCON has reversed that decision, ruling that Senegal should have lost the game 3-0 via forfeit, and the runners-up, Morocco, are now champions. This has huge ramifications in a continent where this stuff gets really violent, so we have to see where this stuff lands. But it's a huge story in soccer right now.
Right. How does the betting work if I won?
owe you now? Yeah. Interpersonal ramifications aside, I do wonder what happens to a betting ticket.
Right.
What?
It seemed like you wanted to talk. You rose your left hand to talk.
You know,
Usually
as acutely as I follow Senegal soccer, I just didn't have a strong
Did you?
opinion on that.
This happened before, where you have something and then you forget it.
No.
Did that happen there?
No,
Okay.
You involuntarily raised
It did
your
seem
arm?
like you were
Chris,
calling for the ball.
I wasn't raising my arm.
You're just sitting like that.
Let's look at the cameras and let's see if we can
Okay.
accuse. Let's see. No. Well, they're not going to have it instantaneously. We'll be able to accuse you after the show and have proof.
AI is what you're about to see.
You were calling for the ball. It's okay. Wait till tomorrow. It's going to be worse tomorrow. I'm promising you.
We didn't get it on camera, so he's spared.
JuJu, the polls, please, and a reminder, at 2:45 today, we've got a High Alive stream. We want you to be a part of what we're doing. Greg, you keep laughing at this.
I'm sorry. Just the idea of a live stream about highlight is funny to me.
I'm telling you that it's one of the prouder things. I never got the conversation off the ground. There's no fruit on that tree, as JuJu likes to say. But in terms of things that this show has done, I'm not joking with you when I say Chris and Mike owning a highlight team and also broadcasting live from that in representation of Meadowlark Media represents for me one of the proudest, fun, and funny things that our show has ever done. We own a sports team, a defending champion sports team, in a sport that only South Florida is keeping alive in the entirety of the United States, right? This has died in Connecticut, correct? This is the only place that highlights still exists.
In the States, yes. There are other places in the world, the Basque Country, the Philippines, where highlight exists as a competitive sport. This is the only place where Battle Court exists, which is this league's take on that sport.
2:45 today, there will be a live stream, and if you want to support something we've been supporting since we tried to keep Dania Highlight alive with poker tournaments and helped keep Dania Highlight alive for a long time, if you want to support the thing that our show proudly supports, over Greg Cote's laughter.
I'm not laughing.
Look, condition yourself. This window, you're all going to be watching sports just come tomorrow, right? Like tomorrow and Friday, you're going to be watching sports at this time. Let's precondition your bodies right now and learn about a sport. This consider this a primer. This is going to be very educational. We're not going to talk to you like you're stupid because, guys, we're kind of stupid.
We're going to teach you pelota.
Polls, Juju, at Batard Show. What do you got?
You know about that upside down pineapple on the door? 75% of the audience says yes, they do.
Baby.
I feel so ignorant.
Are cruises swinging hedonisms? Hedonisms, excuse me. 90% of the audience says yes, they are swinging hedonisms.
Baby.
Are you snapping your fingers to give off sensuality?
Without making any noise somehow. A quiet snap.
Last poll, man, the most important poll of the day. If you go to Key West for 6 days and you finish third in the turkey category against the kids, LOL?
It's weird.
82% of the audience says yes.
Greg has now found a way to look like and resemble two South Florida team owners. He started with Jeffrey Loria, but now he's in his Mickey Arison phase.
Why are you snapping your fingers and swiveling
Without
your
snapping.
hips? And your snapping
Snapping
fingers
it.
aren't making any sounds.
How about now?
Your stomach.
Trailers for sale or rent.
I can't wait for that count.
Rooms to let 50 cents. I'm Greg the Breedy D.
Come on.
I'm Greg Cote, and that's how it was.
No,
Back in my day.